Welcome to the Hidden Node. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful and time-saving applications of artificial intelligence: automating coding tasks. If you write code for a living or just as a side project, you already know how much time is spent on repetitive, frustrating tasks. The good news is, AI is now capable of handling a surprising number of them, reliably and fast. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 specific types of coding tasks that can be automated using tools like ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, and other smart platforms. These aren't just hypothetical. They're tasks developers are already outsourcing to AI, with great results. Let's begin with code generation based on natural language. Instead of writing boilerplate manually, you can now describe what you need in plain English. For example, telling ChatGPT, write a Python script that reads a CSV file and calculates the average for each column, gives you working code in seconds. Now imagine asking it to build a complete REST API with GET and POST endpoints using Flask, including JSON response formatting and basic input validation. ChatGPT will return structured code with root definitions, method handlers, and even sample test data, ready to deploy locally. This kind of multi-step instruction would have taken hours for a beginner to set up. AI delivers it in under a minute. Prompt-driven development is becoming a serious productivity enhancer, especially for developers working alone or under tight deadlines. Instead of writing boilerplate manually, you can now describe what you need in plain English. For example, telling ChatGPT, write a Python script that reads a CSV file and calculates the average for each column, gives you working code in seconds. This kind of prompt-driven development is perfect for prototyping and small utility scripts, especially if you're under pressure to deliver fast. Another powerful application is test creation. Writing unit tests is essential but often neglected because it's boring and time-consuming. AI can automatically generate test functions based on your code. You simply paste your function into ChatGPT and ask for corresponding unit tests using a specific framework like PyTest or Unitest. Not only does this save you time, but it also improves your coverage and confidence. You can also automate code explanation and documentation. This becomes especially valuable in team environments where developers often inherit code from others or work across large, shared repositories. By using AI to quickly generate summaries, inline comments, or full markdown documentation, teams can reduce onboarding time and improve collaboration. When multiple people contribute to the same codebase, clear documentation is essential, and having AI generated on demand saves hours while keeping the team aligned. Let's say you're handed a messy function from another developer. Instead of reverse engineering it line by line, you copy it into ChatGPT and ask for a detailed explanation. You can then generate inline comments or even markdown documentation. This is especially useful when working with legacy code or onboarding into an unfamiliar codebase. Then there's regex generation. Writing regular expressions by hand can be frustrating, especially when you're dealing with complex patterns. But with AI, you can just describe what you need, like match any email address with a .edu domain, and instantly get a working expression, often with an explanation of how it works. Tools like regex 101 are useful for testing, but AI helps generate the logic in the first place. Finally, consider script refactoring and optimization. If you have older scripts that are clunky or inefficient, you can paste them into ChatGPT and ask for a more elegant or faster version. The model will often rewrite it with improved logic, modern syntax, and better performance. This can be especially useful for simplifying nested loops, cleaning up repeated code, or even converting code between languages. These are real-world coding tasks that developers are already handing off to AI every day. One developer shared how they reduced their sprint workload by nearly 40% simply by using ChatGPT to generate boilerplate code and refactor repetitive functions. Another team at a startup integrated AI-generated tests into their C pipeline, saving hours previously spent on manual coverage. These aren't just conveniences, they're actual workflow improvements that scale. The goal isn't to replace thinking, it's to remove the friction from coding and allow you to focus on logic and design. If you're not already using AI as part of your development workflow, now is the time to start. The productivity boost is real. And the sooner you start experimenting, the faster you'll develop the instinct for what AI can handle, and what still needs the human touch. Let me know in the comments which task you'd love to automate with AI. And if you want more hands-on AI walkthroughs, tool breakdowns, and coding examples, be sure to subscribe to the Hidden Node. Until next time, keep building smarter, and let the AI take care of the grunt work.